In today's video, I'm reviewing Watch Dogs Legion. This was published and developed by Ubisoft. You enter the game as Dedsec, an organisation that's always been about holding those in power accountable for their actions, just similar to the other Watch Dogs in the series. No longer is it just a hacking group, Dedsec has evolved into a full-blown resistance movement, and it's up to yourself to take back London. Watch Dogs Legion is set in a near-future version of London, where society is on the brink of collapse. Against this backdrop, London suffers a massive coordinated bombing attack that instills fear among all Londoners. The terrorist attack is a flashpoint that plunges London into chaos. In the aftermath, authoritarians and opportunists have filled the void left by ineffective government, and they're exploiting the situation for their own gain. You can play this game exactly how you want. You can either play the side missions, you can play the main missions, or you can just go off exploring. It's completely your choice. It was great stealing cars, going around, driving around the streets of London, exploring, having a look around, seeing what it was about. It was nice to see some familiar places as well. With most games nowadays, you get stuck with being just one character, but in this you can literally go up to any character in the street and you can recruit them as part of your team, and at any point during the game you can change to be them instead of the character you're currently playing. Each character is different in the sense that they all have different abilities that they can use. Some of the characters have a thing against Dedsec, so it makes it harder for them to be recruited to your team. But say if you have one of their family involved and you've recruited them previously, it makes it much easier to recruit them and change their mind about Dedsec. You get to choose your team exactly how you want them to be. So if you wanted someone who has a really nice car, you can recruit them. Or if you wanted someone who's a hacker, you can recruit them, so it makes missions a little bit easier. I really like the fighting. You could actually find bare knuckle boxing arenas, and you could recruit a bare knuckle fighter to your team as well. London has so many different boroughs, and you need to try and control all of them. Dedsec are out on a mission to do this, but Albion is standing in the way. Albion is occupying all the boroughs in London, so people are scared of them, and this is the point of trying to recruit the different people so that you can fight back against the resistance. By completing different missions in a borough, this helps gain control of that area. After you make a borough more defiant, Albion presence is much more reduced. The population in that borough is inspired to resist, making them much easier to recruit for your team. Also, you get rewarded with a rare new character and a unique powerful ability to help along the way. I stuck with one character for most of it, just for the fact that he could hack drones, but these weren't just any sort of drones, the little small ones that everyone knows currently. No, this was a big drone, so you could literally stand on top of it and you could fly from one end of London right along to the other. You need to hack your way into certain rooms. To do this, you need to solve puzzles. Now, some of these puzzles are very hard, so you will need to rack your brains whilst doing these, but they are quite enjoyable. There's spider bots throughout the game that you can hack, and by doing this, you can get them to either attack the enemy, or you can go through undetected and you can hack the enemy's systems. If you go into your settings, you can actually change your HUD or HUD. You can change the reticle, you can change the reticle style, you can also change the reticle colour and the reticle enemy's colour. There's also lots of other different options for you to choose from as well. The things you can customise in this game are crazy. There's 5 times more customisationable items than Watch Dogs 2. You can fully customise each one of your operatives. There's shops spread all over the place, and you can find all different types of clothing in each different area. There's so many different ways to get money. You can hack ATMs, you can play kick-ups with a football against someone else, or you can play darts against someone in one of the pubs, and there's also bare-knuckle arenas that you can compete for money in as well. If you don't want to kill people in the game, you can actually find some characters in the world that also come with unique non-lethal weapons like tranquilizer pistols, assault rifles or LMGs. If you're into killing people, you can find weapons like the AK-47, the MP5 or the M9 shotgun. The main missions were really enjoyable and they weren't too repetitive. If you're looking for something to take up most of your time, definitely give this one a try. And if you're into your open world games, this one's definitely for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time.